The competitive landscape in banking is changing almost on a daily basis. The entire industry is going to move to API-based capability, and that's going to open the landscape of competition to anyone who wants to consume an API and work with it. So it's a really pivotal time for Barclays at the moment. We could be competing directly with companies like Google or Apple, and that is something that we've got to be prepared for. Barclays has a history of innovation. It's in our DNA. We've been around since the 1600s, and we want to be around for the next 300, 400, 500 years. We know digital is the only way to go, so our full resources are going towards delivering that vision.
The digital transformation is very much that journey of moving our customers away from the traditional bricks and mortar proposition to channels which provide them direct access to be in control of the journey themselves.
So everything we build now, we build digital first. We have 6 million logins per day on our mobile banking application.
For that customer base, there are around about 1,000 applications. That sits on roughly around about 10,000 servers. So we absolutely operate with a hugely complex environment. Many applications can talk to many other applications, which means that one failure in one system may result in an outage in multiple systems.
Every mobile phone now is actually an extension of the bank. It's like we have to treat it like a workstation. We have to make sure that the application that's running on there is available.
If something goes wrong, our customers find out very quickly. What we started to realize was that the incidents that were now arising and becoming the primary ones were a little more subtle, and the traditional infrastructure monitoring might not be finding those. What we ended up doing was bringing in the AppDynamics team. Within 15 minutes, we started to see valuable information coming out. So what are the things that's really powerful is being able to see from the user's smartphone all the way into your infrastructure what that experience is like.
It automatically measures the performance and throughput of the application continuously. Having that baseline profile allows us to proactively detect problems before the customer sees them. We get a top-level view of the application now, and generally it will pinpoint a problem where it lies within seconds rather than hours. The data, once you present it, is not a matter of opinion, it's a matter of fact, and that gets straight to the root cause.
Sitting on triage calls, wondering what it is, or poking at different parts of the infrastructure, that doesn't really happen anymore, right? We can isolate it down to something very, very specific.
The beauty of AppDynamics is not just to allow us to fix incidents faster. It's actually to allow us to start looking at the performance and the functionality in our earlier development and test phases, so it never manifests itself into production. We never need to look for it because it's not there.
There is a tendency to throw hardware at problems. Through instrumenting our application and seeing the user experience and being able to see how the code performs at a very granular level, we've been able to avoid some very large capital purchases that we might have made in the past. Once we started to see the wealth of data coming through from AppDynamics, a light bulb went off in my head, which was the amount of information might be too much for us to consume. So over the next 3 to 5 years, what we're looking to do is filter all that useful information through artificial intelligence and automation so that the system will sense something is going wrong and self-correct. And if we can do that, that's a game changer for our digital proposition.